I'm here. My name is Naveen, ensemble member for Life Is, and I'm here interviewing all the main cast and all the important people here in Life Is. And our very important person here today is Brian Chan. Woo!
Hello, hi. Very good to meet you. It's very nice to be here, but we are all important people on the show.
Of course, but you have a feature role. You are the main lead role in this.
I guess, but at the same time, I think I'm just that instrument used to tell the story.
Yes,
just like all of us.
Yes, we're all instruments that are being used by Vale and Tomos. So, like I mentioned, you are our main role here. Mm-hmm. You are playing the guy in the Life Is. You also had another main role previously in 2018 in Ola Bola musical.
Yes.
That was like a long time ago, 7 years ago.
Oh my god, don't say that. I think...
Exactly, and it's been such a long time since then. So obviously there's a lot of differences. So how does it feel to go from kicking balls on stage now playing with them? How carrying the tune and carrying the show as the guy. And how does it feel to have that responsibility to be carrying him?
It's a privilege. It definitely is a privilege, and I think one is definitely a privilege, but also the music was it's written by Vale, so it's composed by him, and I've known Vale for a while now. I actually known him since 2015 when I first started out, and even back then, like I knew he was always someone who was like a perfectionist. He always wanted to make sure the sounds were good, and like even in his own work, like we were in the ensemble for the show called Udinandara, and see him always being so precise with his singing at the same time with all his choreography, and it shows in the musical he's written right now, and it shows in his music. And we would have sessions together, and what I would think that I'm singing right, I'd be like, let's do that again. Let's do that again.
Do it again.
Brian Chan, please fix it.
Yes, he's very specific to the point that he needs to get it in the right tone, in the right tonality of it.
Yes, and I really appreciate the sense of meticulousness that he has. It's something that is very inspiring, which I want to eventually arrive at. And in Life Is, I guess the difference and the challenge that I have found myself in is trying to be as meticulous as I can when it comes to the music, and also to tell this beautiful story as truthfully as possible.
So, what was the biggest challenge in Life Is in telling this story with honesty and heart? Because you said it yourself, you're like one of the minority. You're like one of the rarer Pokemons here.
Yeah, I'm one of the rare Pokemons. Sure. Yes.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Brian Chan.
Okay, I like the analogy.
Right?
I guess the challenge, honestly, with in doing this show is definitely the music. I feel like it's very much written it's written meticulously with so much power and rawness and truth. I do a lot of musicals, yes, but I've always seen myself more of an actor first and maybe dancer, singer, or sometimes singer then dancer, but it's always actor first, right? Me, as an actor, to not play or fall into the stereotypes of what we would assume this character, the character that I'm playing is going to be like, because there's many types. Like I want to play it as truthfully as possible, and what is true to me, but also what is true to the show and the character that's written.
Yes, actually, because I also as one of the more common Pokemon, I also feel the exact same way, because it's also the way that you don't want to make it too gaudy and too cheesy to the point that's like making fun of the character, but it's actually being true to who the character is and just representing it as authentically as you can.
Yes.
So I feel where you're coming from for that, and being one of the rare Pokemon, I really appreciate that you actually take the time to take the effort to represent us common folks here, us common Pokemon, to be like, this is who we are, and this is how we are represented. We're not always the stereotype. We're not always the archetype that most media always portrays to be.
Absolutely.
For audiences who are coming to watch this again, or new audiences, what do you think makes Life Is such a powerful and award-winning musical?
The first thing that comes to my head would be raw. It's very truthful, and it definitely dwells on a very taboo subject, like the premise of the show. It's also what's considered taboo here, right? But it's written in a way where it's it's raw, and at the same time, it's like, hey, it's okay. Like, this is a conversation that we should be having, and we should be more comfortable having. It shouldn't be something where I don't want to talk about it, or like this is not something that affects me. But like, if you take away the taboo away from it, right? It's what life is. Sometimes life can throw rocks at you, right? And then you can either choose to deal with it, or you choose to repel. And you see all that in the show. There's so many. It's a reaction of what life throws at us, and hence the name Life Is, right? Vale and Tomos and William have put so much effort into making sure all of us, have a story to tell, and it all leads to the truthfulness of it.
It would be very beneficial for people to actually like see a different light to that story, and to showcase such a taboo topic in a way that it's not such a bad thing after all. It's just like another health diagnosis, like any other health diagnosis.
Yeah, Yeah, and I agree, because after being on board on this show, I have this newfound knowledge of it. It's not the end of the world, right? It's always depicted in media and stuff like that. Like once you get it, it is done. But no, it's not. This medicine has advanced so much, like since the 70s. Not mistaken, it was 70s, the 80s, right?
It was the 70s, 80s. That during that time, it was like the heat of it.
Yes, and it has advanced so much, and there are many people who are living with it, and they are okay because there is medication for it. Medication is taken on time, and proper procedures are followed. Like it just becomes a part of life.
And it does become part of life, and that's what life is.
Yes. It's like adapting to it. You know what I mean? It's like something that comes your way, instead of reacting aggressively against it. It's something that we can all learn to adapt to.
Yes, so we all should learn to adapt, understand each other, and not just pass judgment. Fill in this blank.
Yes.
Life is
A roller coaster. Sorry, the first thing came to my mind.
Every production has that moment, because you reminded me of the roller coaster.
Sure.
So what is the most life is chaos, that thing that has happened in rehearsals throughout this 2-3 months that you've been part of rehearsals? What is the most chaotic thing that has happened?
I can't find anything to describe chaos, but I think what I can describe my experience. You guys have formed a very beautiful space for yourselves and for anyone who shares the same passions and love. And it shows when you guys when we rehearse together, when there's showcase, like everyone gets an opportunity to showcase what they have prepared and worked for. And what's beautiful is that you guys actually take out your phones to record one another. And then after everything, there is a session where you guys sit down and there's open testimony, feedback, and nothing like mean is ever said or negative. Like everything's always so positive. You guys are always uplifting each other. And that is something that's very rare, that rarely happens in my experience. The way that you guys practice, or that culture of, watching one another shine, is not very prevalent anywhere else. And I think that is not chaos, but it was one of those moments like, oh my gosh, this is very riveting to see.
God, that's such a very beautiful answer to such a chaotic question. But promote.
Okay.
Sell yourself.
All right. Hi, my name is Brian Chan, and I'm part of Life is a Musical. And right next to me is
Navin, also a part of Life is a Musical.
Come watch this show. It is a very beautiful show written for everyone, actually, and it showcases and tells the story of what life is, what life can potentially be, and how life can sometimes throw rocks at us. It depends on how we choose to react. It's a beautiful show. Come and watch.
Come watch it. Okay?
Bunch of hot guys taking off their shirts. Come watch.
And here I have with me the lovely
Mae Elliessa.
Yes, Mae Elliessa. Hi, nice to see you.
Hi.
So, what role are you playing in a wonderful musical Life Is?
I actually have two roles that I play. I play girl date in chapter 1, and then in chapter 2 I play girl who's the owner of a pet dog.
Okay, so those of you who have watched Life Is, you will probably know what role she's talking about. For those of you who have no idea what she's talking about, come and buy the tickets, come watch the show lah.
Come and find out.
Exactly, correct. You are a very established actor, an established theatre person. You've been doing this for quite a while, and your most recent feature was in Entourage. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So how does it go? How does it feel to go from Entourage and saying, who did it, who done it, to now let's sing about it?
It's a musical. So I mean, it's always fun to come back to my roots. I started with musical theatre, so yeah. So it's always nice to come back to a medium that I am very familiar with.
Oh, you started in musical theatre? So may I asking what did you start in?
Yeah, in 2006, I was in my first musical with Farah Sulaiman and friends. Yeah, they produced a musical called Jalan Impian.
You and Jalan Impian. Oh
Yeah.
my god, okay. Alright. This is almost like coming back to your roots in a sense. You would say that?
Yeah, just a medium that I'm familiar with, different, a bit same, but different with the added element of song and dance, and it's just a different, an extra, another way of storytelling to help the narrative forward.
It really is. And Life is a story that is packed with a lot of energy, a lot of heat, and a lot of sentimentality to it as well. And also a lot of testosterone. Because if you didn't realize, it's under KLMC's chorus.
Yeah.
So how does it feel being the only rose among our thorns here in KLMC's chorus?
Honestly, most of the time, I feel like I am one of the girls.
And she is one of the girls. Hey.
Yeah, the vibe is great. Honestly, it didn't take really that much time to find my place in that scale, I guess you would say. There wasn't much adapting to be done because I never felt a big jarring difference or discrepancy in the first place. We're all here for this. Well, we're all here for the love of theatre, and maybe more specifically the musical theatre. And we're all here with the same goal. So it's really, people being people. It's just, we're just the same in the sense of coming to this space or working in this musical.
Yeah, and we're all here to just be creating art together, creating Life Is together.
Yeah.
This was 10 years in the making, the collaboration between you and Vale. So tell us a little bit about that actually.
I did workshop one of the numbers in this musical when Vale first wrote the song.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. May I ask which song was it?
It's Mirrors.
Wow.
Yeah, so I workshopped the song a little bit. It was mostly Vale, obviously, but I think I just sang it once through for him once he was done writing it. Sometimes you just take fate into your own hands and say, this is the time that we're going to work together, and Vale made that happen.
And I find it so beautifully poetic that you workshop Mirrors and now you're performing Mirrors in our show as well.
I know.
It's a song that you worked on. How does it feel now to be performing that song?
Yeah, surreal. 10 years later, obviously, I'm a different person, right? So coming in and discovering new things about the song, and I still remember a lot about what the song, what I workshopped with the song, workshopped on the song for all the way back then. I'm like, oh gosh, it's differently now after 10 years. So it's really cool.
What you say was the most Life Is chaos thing that has happened in rehearsals?
Honestly, I'm a newbie in this show. A lot of the, some of the companies. No, I'm not the only newbie. There are a few of us who is the first time doing this musical, right? But a lot of them also have done the previous run.
Yes.
Right? So, stepping into the rehearsal room, and everybody knew everything, including my part. I was like, oh my god, I have to step it up. But it was never intimidating. It was just so supportive. I felt like I could lean on them. They had my back, and just so safe and held. you know?
No, it is. It did feel the same way because I'm also one of the one who is the first time as well, and it was very intimidating at first for me because it's like this is such a culture shock.
You have so much to catch up.
So much to catch up on. Exactly. And then you hear them singing your parts, and I'm like, and I feel the exact same way. And it's so nice that we share that ground. We share that together.
We're doing this together. We're together.
If your characters could deliver an iconic line each or a song directly to the audience as life advice, what would it be?
I'll pick one. From the two, I'll pick one.
Okay.
You're amazing, and I'll see you again. Like, it reaches out to me quite a bit, and I hope it reaches out to the audience when you come and watch the show and see the context of those words in the scene. You're amazing. It is so assuring, and sometimes I feel like it reminds me that I, assure people around you. Always take the opportunity to tell people you love them and how amazing they are and the good things about them. I'll see you again. It's also another reassuring line. In the context of the show, there is loss and there's a departure between two people who mean a lot, characters who mean a lot to each other. And sometimes we don't know how to process departure or grief, especially when, it's not like we never have control. Usually we don't have the control as to when that happens, and you just kind of have to accept, and grief and loss it's a whole process that, sometimes, having the belief. It's another line in the show.
It is.
That you will see that person again in whatever form and way that the universe allows. That is assuring. Even though it's to me, I hope to the person that I would like remind myself to say it to as well.
And it is a very poetic, very beautiful way to say, like, it's not a goodbye, but I'll see you again. And we hope to see you at our show as well.
Yes.
Yes. Fill in this blank. Life is.
I'm just gonna say it. The first thing that comes to mind is life is beautiful.
And life is beautiful. And so are you. And so is your soul.
You should come and watch the show for all those reasons that we've just talked about. Come and watch Life Is. It will grab you, it will hold you, and it is a place for you to reflect on a lot of things that's true to, I'm sure, everybody who comes and buys and sits in a seat in your audience. But there is just so much heart from the ensemble of this show.
Aww.
So come and watch Life Is.
Yes, please come and watch the show, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. Yay! Today we have our amazing choreographers here, Kenny, Shim, and Amirah Redza. Hello. Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
They're very shy lah. Okay. It's okay. We get them a bit warmed up a bit. Okay. Get those shimmies out, right? Alright, Kenny, you are a very established dancer in this industry. You have done so many things here in our Malaysian scene, but you were actually a classically trained contemporary dancer back in London. What was your experience like, studying abroad and taking in all of that experience, that dance experience that I feel like you can't get anywhere else?
Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm just a dancer and choreographer, just like many people here as well. In terms of like my training, I think it is very interesting to see how different countries approach dance very differently. I do feel like whilst grass may be greener on the other side, I also feel like Malaysia does provide very good training. And I think for me, I had the opportunity to study in London, and it did help me understand or explore different ways of moving that is much more related to maybe performance art that is slightly rarer here in Malaysia, and also kind of inspired me in terms of how dance can be part of musicals. Dance can be part of storytelling. Dance can be part of carrying a narrative forward, and not just like for the show and
It is very much that, because dance is a story and there's so much that you can bring through movement. And I feel the both of you can actually really show a lot through your body, because every time I see you guys telling us the choreography and like showing us what to do, I'm just like standing there in awe of like, it's so beautiful that they just effortlessly tell you what it needs to be done. And girl, I'm in awe of you, and I'm just like, girl, every time I see you dance, I'm just like, girl, you are so gorgeous.
It does. I think that's like the beauty of dancing. You don't want to see the effort put into it. And yeah, I do agree. Dance and movement is a form of storytelling. Just like the lyrics in the songs in the musical, that's another form of storytelling. All the acting and the facials. So it's really nice to connect the acting up here and the singing here with movement through the rest of the body. Yeah.
So musicals ain't easy, okay? Alright? No, they're not.
very easy.
Both of you have collaborated and come up with the Shim Dance Collective. What was the idea behind gathering this group of dancers together to create magnificent work of art?
I think Shim Dance Collective in many ways started it as a seed idea. I didn't have grandeur plans with it.
You're having delusions of grandeur.
I didn't have ideas of like, wow, we're gonna be this big company, 60 dancers, making massive shows. But I think what we had was, or rather what I had in mind was a clear mission, clear values, a group of people who shared the same ideas and same values coming together, which is three things about KSDC is production, education, and network. And this became the three pillars of everything that we do. That's really what KSCC stands for, and that's from the perspective of being leading this collective. How about Amirah, being the pioneer of it?
First of all, I was very honored to be part of the collective. I think what Kenny created was something that offered a lot of stability. It was really nice to always come together with the same group of dancers, because you see these same people time and time again for every project. You develop this synergy of working together. I think we're all now familiar with each other, how we work with each other, how we collaborate. It's a really nice outlet to show that there's more to dancing than just dancing. It showed me that there's so much work that goes behind it, production-wise, even what you're doing, publicity, setting up interviews, calling all the press. There's so much that goes on behind just the performance aspect. And KSDC really taught me that. Kenny really taught me that and exposed me to all of this.
What was it like working and collaborating and choreographing for this group of men who majority of them do not have any performance art background prior to this? What was it like getting them to go from zero to hero?
Zero to hero, just like that.
My biggest interest is to bring the best out of people, to bring the strength to light, to make it clear for the audience that, wow, that person is such a good dancer, that person can really act, that person has such good stage presence, and sometimes that's much more important than to maybe pigeonhole a specific performer to do a specific move or to be a specific actor or actress. So for me, it's just really about understanding that artists are human themselves and human are unique. It's difficult to recognize, or rather to kind of put everyone in a specific mold and hope that they can fit in the mold.
What more can we expect with Life is 2.0? How much bigger and better and more out there in terms of choreography we can expect to see in Life is 2.0?
I think it's really beautiful that we get Life is 2.0 because you get this really clear benchmark and comparison, doing a musical once in 2024 and then re-performing it again this time, some with the OG cast. And it's quite inspiring to see how much that cast has grown, not just in terms of their dance skills and memorizing script, but their confidence. I see it in the way they walk. I see it in the way they come to rehearsal. I see it in how they help others in rehearsal. So I've seen them grown so much as performers already, beyond what has changed in staging and choreography. But because they have grown so much, I think we could actually amp up the choreography versus what it was in 1.0. Yeah. And then with the new cast, I mean, they bring a whole different light to it, a different energy, a different synergy to the group. So yeah, you can expect a different version of Life is 2.0 that is not quite the same as the first one. But if you've watched both versions, you'll really see how that original cast have grown.
Yeah, I second everything Amirah said. I think it's really nice and very warming to see how the boys are so united and so passionate about doing something, and that obviously also inspires us to do better. You know, to do better in the sense of like to challenge even ourselves to find ways to showcase them. Coming back to the point about how we look at individual artists and how we can try to make them shine. This is the time that it's like, okay, can we come together and make sure that every boy has a moment on stage?
You know, touch wood, we do get a Life is 3.0. You know, if we sell out 2.0, we will get a 3.0, okay? But will we be seeing Amirah Redza as the main choreographer for Life is 3.0?
Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think KLM's chorus is very much the beauty of KLM's chorus is we are uplifting men, you know, and I'm very happy to play a supportive role in that. I love the boys. If Life is 3.0 happens, I'm very happy to also be on board as assistant to choreographer.
No. It's always a collaboration. It's always
Yeah.
a collaboration in everything that we do.
Nothing is possible without Kenny.
And likewise, and likewise for Amirah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, so cute, both of you. I cannot. Fill in this blank. Life is.
Life is unexpected.
That's it.
I don't have one word. Life is a musical,
Oh,
and you are the main character.
yeah. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Life is a Musical 2.0 coming to Deepak. Thank you so much for joining us. And that's a wrap. Hello and welcome to our Life is an Interview. Wow, the musical. And here we are joined by the wonderful acting director here. And he is Mr. William. Yeah, William. Hello, hello.
Wow, you can pronounce my Chinese name. Thank you so much for doing that. Hello, everybody. My name is William. I am the director for Life is the Musical version 2.0.
Yes, he is the director, not just acting, but a director. Okay. I see you're repping your company with your hat over here.
Yeah.
W Productions Malaysia. Follow on Instagram, yeah? I'll put the link here. Why the name W Productions? And what was the idea behind creating this production company and your vision that you have for it?
Well, I think W Productions, very obviously, it refers to my name, William. I think that when I was very young, I used to dream that one day I will have my own theatre group or a theatre company called W. So the time I actually researched and found out that in Hong Kong there is an existing theatre group called W. I said, shit, I slow jaw, you know. But after all the years, because previously every production I did is basically under my own name. I didn't use any company name to produce the shows that I did for the past 15, 20 years. But after I left my corporate world and ventured into Cowjoy and also into theatre as a full-time, that's where we created this company called W Production.
William, flip it around. Madam Moore, flip it around. Go away.
So lame.
Or it could be William, flip it around, become my man. With W Productions, it is mostly you do a lot of like Chinese productions, a lot like Mandarin,
Yes.
Hokkien, Cantonese productions. Yeah.
Yeah, more into the Chinese language. It's just very simple because I speak Chinese. Chinese is my first language, and I feel more comfortable to write and also direct and communicate in Chinese.
Exactly, and that actually goes on to my next question because with Life Is, it's an entirely English script, English production. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this your first time working on an English production, or have you done experience with this before?
I have done before. This is the second musical in my directing life. The first one was actually quite a number of years before, called "You Are a Good Man, Charlie Brown." So that was produced by Seafood Production, Freddie, City, and so on. And the actors were Triasis, Isaac Kong, Benjamin, Joel, all these fabulous, and all people can sing and dance and act. It was so good to work with them. I was the assistant director for this musical. I worked with Freddie, and this is my second time. This time round, because of Will, I think Will is my old friend. We have worked together. He joined my Chinese production before as my music director, and also he also plays live music in my production before. And then he was also the choreographer for some of my shows, who taught the actors to dance and sing. Yeah, he was the one that teach all my actors to do deck drop. Oh my god,
Okay, we need to see Mr. Vale doing a dead drop right now, and
I'm the hurricane, bitch.
Of all this relationship with Will, and when he wants to do this musical, he asked me to become producer when he first produced it. After the first time, and which I found that probably I can contribute more as a director, because I see a lot of potentials on how to make the musical either better or enhanced. And I also really enjoy and agree that the musical has something to say, and I think it is very important to the community and also to the mass, because everybody needs to know what is HIV, what are the latest developments, what can you do, and so on, right? And this musical give you everything you need. Yeah, if you don't understand, outside got booth for you to go and consult also. And although I have not many experience in doing musical, but I watched. And I went to London, also watched Moulin Rouge, the Book of Mormons, and that's where give me a lot of vitamins. I stopped it all I seen. Hopefully, some of the things that they did, I can adapt it into live so that the stage will look more fabulous, more fantastic.
with this group of boys, a lot of them, they don't have a lot of experience. So, what is the one thing that you would hope that they would take away, at least, like a lesson in theater, like what they can take away from that?
I always deal with part-timers. I mean, people who don't do theatre as their full-time, because also in my production, the actors are just or friends or the auditions. They just want to learn and have fun. And I noticed that when we have this group, these new people joining this production, it starts to let them experience and also to feel how it is in a production that needs everybody in one team, in one heart. So in Live Aid, in KLMC, I believe the boys, yes, they are not very experienced. However, they are willing to learn, and that is very important. We in the industry, we understand that not everyone has a chance to go through the courses or the classes, right? So by joining production, you actually can learn. And the point is, you have to let go all your work stuff let go your ego. You have to come in a pure heart and to receive what the script is the giving and what the director wants, and you start from zero. I think that experience makes everyone want to stay for more.
As you said, not everyone that comes from the background. I myself didn't come from a theatre background.
I came from industrial biology.
You see,
Science.
we love it. This is your first time here with Live Aid directing, and you are coming in with it knowing that it's already been done before.
Yes.
And the first time around, it had swept the awards.
Yeah.
12 nominations, 3 awards have been won. How does it feel like you're coming into this directing? And do you feel this pressure that you need to one up yourself? Or is it just like another production? I know what I need to do. Or you're just like, I know what to do. Just give me the thing and I make it even better.
Yes, I come in with that attitude, right?
Yeah.
Because pressure is definitely there, because I don't, my name is being displayed as director together with Will, and the reason why I come in as director, because I told Will, say that I have ideas how to make make it looks better or sound better, so on. So I hope that what I have given so far has improved or enhanced. Most importantly, because last time I was a producer, but at the end I was also an audience that sit at the theater to watch the whole show as an audience, and I have the perspective of the audience and also as a director. I think that will help me a lot because I don't want to see anything that I don't want to see. Like I told just now, last time everybody danced so bad, but now we have made everybody dance so much okay like that, huh? Or look professionals. Anyway,
Final question of the night. Fill in the blank here. Life is blank.
life is a stage. And you hold the script. I think everyone has a chance to decide what you want to do in your life. Actually, everything in your hand. You have the choice to make. Yeah. So I think life is a stage, and you are the director. You are the writer. You can rewrite the stars.
That is a wrap, y'all. My tickets.
See you in DPAC.
Yes. We have the legendary, the directors of KL Men's Chorus, Vale and Tomos.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you,
Even though I demanded that we do this, thank you.
Yes, he technically did. I did feel like we better get this interview done and dusted. Back in July 2023, you took over the roles as directors. The year after that, you did the staging of Life Is, and it was an award-winning musical, snatching 12 nominations and winning 3 of them, which is a huge feat in itself. And now, in 2026, we'll be doing the second installment of Life Is. Was this something you expected when you took over the role in 2023, or was this more and beyond what you envisioned for this group?
Of course, this is what we expected. Everything is going exactly to plan.
I think it's a shared passion between both of us for musical theatre in terms of dancing, acting, singing, and creating a beautiful package. In terms of, did we plan this from the off? No. I think in terms of what the KLMC does now, very much so. You've got hot boys singing on stage, prancing around. What more could you want?
So what was your idea to bring this group of men together and just sing show choir songs?
I think I'm correct in saying that the KLMC was founded by another white man.
Yes.
True,
Yeah.
true.
We joined this little ad on Facebook that said that a bunch of guys wanted to sing together. I thought that would be so cool because I've never been part of a men's chorus, and the ones out there, especially with the stuff with barbershop stuff, it's so good.
Here we go. It's the barbershop.
Very quickly, I was the only person that knew music in the group. So I have a keyboard in my trunk, in my car boot. Sure. Yeah. So I was like, do you want me to ting ting tong tong? And from there, I became the unofficial music director, and only became official 6 months later at the start of 2023. Yeah. And that's when you joined.
Yes.
What would it take for this choir to offer us if we're going to do it for free? And we realized, okay, I want to do some cabaret stuff, some musical theater stuff that we can't do here normally without a paycheck. And slowly we grew from about 15 people to 25 to now 35 guys.
35 guys.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's way
And-
bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, he pushes so hard for dancing. I push a lot for acting and singing and composing.
Yes.
Yes, so we've got a very healthy bunch of boys.
Actually, you're very much a cabaret style, and I do remember back in like earlier rehearsals when we were doing stuff, they actually taught us like something from Chicago, like one of the choreographers, and I could see that there's a glimmer of light in your eyes as he was teaching us the choreo.
Oh, I'm gonna shimmy till my garters break. And all I'm saying.
So I could tell that's your wheelhouse. And when we did AA together with Diamonds Are Girls Trust, and you had your solo, you had your shining moment. So maybe Life Is 3.0 will have a cabaret style ensemble on style. Is that something in the works maybe?
Let's get Life Is 2.0 out the way first before we even think about 3.0. In the next 5 years, if we have money, time, or patience, we'll do 3.0.
We need all three.
We need all three. If we ever do it, let's say in 5 years' time, if we ever do 3.0, it will be live music, live instrumentalists. Let's make it bigger, better, bolder, wetter. Let's just...
You sound so rich.
Yeah, let's just get Life is 2.0 out of the way first.
Of course. And for it to get out of the way, you need to buy tickets and get also sold out. Okay, come on, people, what you doing? Like so, you said earlier, you were joined in as a member here, but you are a man who has traveled around the world. You could say with Mr. Worldwide.
Went from Mr. 305, Dade County, to Mr. Worldwide.
Are you planning to plan your next adventure, or are you planning to be the token white boy here in KLMC chorus?
Like I said, I'm not the only white boy. Oh no, I am now. Maybe previously I wasn't. We used to have a few more.
He chased them all away. Seriously, it's like a dog marking territory. But a very handsome dog.
In Life is 3.0, I played the dog. There we go. I don't know. I'm very comfortable in Malaysia right now. I think the KL Men's Chorus is something that's definitely keeping me here.
Yeah.
So I'm here for not just a good time, I'm here for a long time also. Also, Mr. Worldwide, no. Mr. Southeast Asia, maybe, but not worldwide.
Happy belated birthday. You posted on your Instagram a birthday post, showing appreciation to the KL Men's Chorus boys. But also in the caption, you mentioned that this group of men have a bunch of grumpy uncles, moody divas, narcissists, and complainers. So, which one of these traits describe you, or are you all of the above?
What do you think? Let's talk about how many shows he's in.
Somebody getting fired.
You're fired!
No, I'm definitely all of the above. Especially if they're not in tune, if they're not in time, if they don't know their lyrics, they're blocking, they're acting, their lines. But we have an incredible bunch of boys and one girl up there. I can't wait for you guys to see them. They've worked so hard.
Your life is when you were staged in 2024, but obviously it took many years to get to that point to stage. I feel. I mean, when it was in a manuscript version, when it was doing. Oh,
6 months.
Only 6 months.
I got the job in June of 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why these boys had such trouble finding anyone to do it.
So it's very quick in development and very hit.
How did we do it?
I have no idea how we did it. From being approached, we spent the summer writing. I wasn't even in the country that summer. So by the time that I came back, we started writing, maybe finished the script in October, staged it in December.
Yeah, it was not normal. Guys, do not use us as an example.
Don't do it.
You will have breakdowns, anxiety, insomnia, imposter syndrome, all of the above. Because 6 months is not enough time for a music theatre play. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a musical, no.
If you are going to do it though, I think we fueled ourselves with Indian food. That's basically the only thing that got us through.
Good. Yeah.
Just so much good grilled meats is the only thing that got us through the writing process.
Tomos is keto.
Yeah.
So he really loves food.
Yes.
Don't we all love your meat here? Again, let's touch wood and say that is a 3.0. Is there a really outrageous idea that you feel you want to include in the next rendition?
So when we originally wrote the show, the original sort of outline was about 10 stories long. It was 10 short stories, longer than the new Avatar film. It was double the length. It was about 6 hours. However, the first story was between a Chinese and an Indian auntie, cutting back and forth of each other with sons. Yeah, I still think we should do that story.
The reason we couldn't do it is because we didn't have the cast. We didn't have enough Indian boys to do it. Yeah, and the story was so racially focused because everything out of their mouth was highly racist. But it was these two Tai-Tais. And in our imagination, a Chinese Tai-Tai with an Indian Tai-Tai just oh, Tina! And it would be so funny.
Oh, yeah. You're all running. I must look ridiculous. No, I don't think anyone will notice.
And their sons would publicly hate each other, but something else would be going on, that kind of thing.
And I will say, for Life is 2.0, we have changed one of the stories massively. So let's say 3.0, change another story.
And I think even chapter 3 this time around is a bit more topical with the time as well, because it's coming up with Chinese New Year. So if you want to know more about that, you know what to do. How was it like
from that entire 6 months to just from the idea that you had to getting the script, to getting the compositions, and how much of collaboration was there between both of you or between other parties, came in to help and
I have no idea how to answer this question.
It wasn't just a two-man show. Let's be frank about that. We had so much advice and friends that offered so much. Even the boys at PT Foundation, Andrew Tan from class, and so many of the boys that went out of their way to just be amazing. I think this is my perfect work husband, and for some reason we have so little problem with sharing ownership. Everything we just said, look, we're doing this together, and we know it's a better product because of it. So happy to just go 50-50 down the middle for everything, so we don't get calculated and stuff. Thanks to him, I know Excel now. I'm allergic to Excel for a long time. Now I'm so proud. Look at my box. It's so hot. Look at my colors. Yeah, but I'm so proud of it. It's like, because he takes such pride in it. He does, and it bleeds over. And hopefully some of that has happened this way as well, in terms of composing or the comedy of it or the writing.
So one of the things that I brought to the KLMC are spreadsheets.
I can kind of see like you're very much like get everything organized, get everything done, and you're just a creative explosion that just wants idea to run. And they say opposites attract, and sometimes you work well together because of how you balance each other out. Fill in this blank. Life is
for me, life is choice. Life is making a really decided choice as to how you're going to interact with someone, with a circumstance, with whatever life throws at you. Everybody has a choice as to how to react within the moment. And I think that's something I've certainly learned working with Vale, working with the KLMC, is that the choices that we make together within our rehearsal space are really, really important. And it's a part of the culture and the way we choose to interact with each other. We raise each other up within that space. We choose to be different for a reason in terms of how we come together. So for me, life is choice.
And what about for you, Vale? What is life is?
Life is good. Yeah, I think if you believe that, somehow things work out. And even if they don't, you kind of have to believe it's for something bigger and better. A lot of things that didn't make sense at the time kind of make sense now. Yeah. And when things don't go our way, putting up a production for anyone out there, it's not easy. But instead of treating it as this terrible setback, it's like, it's okay, it's not meant to happen. Maybe next time. And we'll find another, like Isaac Kong always says, we'll find another way to perfect. Yeah, to something good. So I do fundamentally believe that life is good, and life in Malaysia is good. Malaysians are great.
They are.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much, Vale and Thomas, for joining in this interview. Alright, and that's a wrap. And huge. I had something to say, I forgot.
Action.
Hello, welcome to this interview series that I don't know the name of, but Thomas will definitely put the name there.
Right here.
Right here, ta-da! Okay, exactly. Next question. Need somebody to help.
Next!
Yes, next!
Totally not reading off a teleprompter.
No prompter, what do you mean by that? Okay. May I lower a bit, please? This one? Alright. Go down. Down. Up. Okay lah.
Right.
No, you can say in Mandarin if you want. And
I know English already.
Vale, I think it's further down. Down. Question 3. I was about to joke and say like it's raw. Next question. Raw. Next. Down. Hey, hello. Where you going?
Oh, hello.
So wait. Cut. Nick. There's no teleprompter. We promise. Get that in check. Just telling that to myself actually. Okay. I had something to say. I forgot. Whatever the interview title is, you just put the name card here, yeah? Okay. Cut that.